What's up, Better Days? Today we're on Couchville Lake, and it's magical out here. I just got this new camera and it died for some reason, like right as this fish ate. But a yellow bass is not what you want. That's not what we're looking for. I was saying before the camera cut off, the fish were in the shallows up on the north side of the lake 12 hours ago. They may still be there. I found them pretty easily from the bank. Yep, that's not gonna do. We don't want these yellow bass. We're gonna have to move off this spot, try to figure these crappie out. I think I know where they are. GoPro, stop recording. I'm trolling up to the north side of the lake to see if I can find them fish up there, and got a little fish on the troll here. Oh, he just got a lot bigger. Decent fish. It is. Oh, a good keeper crappie in relatively deep water. I say relatively deep. It's 15 foot in through here. It's pretty good for this little lake. Oh, I said it was a keeper. It's a little guy. But it's a fourth fish on the day, and it's the fish we're looking for. He ate a bobby garland, because they almost always eat bobby garlands. Another little fish on the troll. I like that. It's easy fishing. Just listen to the birds, look at the scenery, paddle slowly with jigs out behind the boat. Oh, it's another little crappie. It's a white crappie. Man, we may have only caught 5 fish, but we've caught 4 species. There we go. Cool. Oh, I got one on the other pole. Doubled up. Right here in the middle. Okay, we'll have to remember this little spot. I wonder if I could just sit here and tee off on them. Feels better. Yeah, it is better than that one. Oh yeah, that's a nice crappie. Nice crappie. Not a slab, not even a keeper. Just a lot better. That's what we're looking for. Alright, we're on the rarely visited north side of the lake. Up here where the bridge crosses. And it gets, I mean, it just gets really shallow. This is where we were standing last night catching fish, so let's see if they're still up here. There's a crappie. They are up here, right by the bank. Okay. Oh, and it come off. It come off. Oh my goodness. That's all right. We figured it out. I mean, we struggled for an hour down there trying to fish in that deep water. They just, 46 wasn't cold enough last night to cool this water down so much that they moved. They just stayed up here. They said 46 ain't bad. We like 46. I just missed another one. Bass right at the boat. There's a lot of bass up here in the shallows. He crunched that bobby garland. It's a spotted bass, and he crushed it. I mean, it's way down his throat. What species is that though? Five species already. That's fantastic. 7 fish, but 5 different species. Oh, what a day we're having. Haven't caught very many good crappie just yet. I think we've got our first good one on. Either a nice crappie or a bass. Yeah, that's a good keeper crappie. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, we found them. They're on the north side of the lake. We struggled for a whole hour down on the south side. And then, oh, glad I netted it and it came right off the hook. There we go. Now we may be able to get into some slabs today. There's our first one. Look at that tail. So he's been doing some work. So we're gonna find these near where they spawn. Yep, we found a decent crappie. They're up here on the north end. We may even be able to get into them. There's a lot of room up here to fish. So there's a lot of chances to get at them. I mean, you see the bank is right there. Like, look here. Boop, on the bank. So what I'm doing is I'm coming through here close enough to cast onto the bank and casting out ahead of me about 1.5 to 2 foot of water. Just reeling a bobby garland through here, and we've got a minnow on a bobber out behind the boat. That's how we got that last nice crappie, the nice keeper one. So far, dragging that bobber behind the boat is working great. Got a foot of depth under the bobber with the minnow on it. I'm just casting towards the bank and dragging the minnow. We're getting them pretty good. We're getting them pretty good. There we go. There's an otter. You won't be able to see him on the camera, I don't think. Straight off the end of the boat. He's standing on the point where the channel well, there's not a channel here, where the lake narrows to its little skinniest point. And he's standing there. He keeps on popping his head up looking at me. It's like he's doing a little intimidation dance. Like, hey, I see you and don't come my way or I'm gonna bark at you. And they do. They will like get all around you and squeak at you. And a lot of people say, well, I mean, so what? Let them squeak, right? But I mean, it's real aggressive. It's kind of intimidating. And you know for sure, if it decides to swim over here and jump up in the kayak, it would be real easy for it to do. And of course, they got massive teeth and pretty decent claws. So you don't want to deal with that. He's just staring us down. Now he was in the water, just happily fishing, going about his business. But I keep getting closer to him because I want to get on the other side of him. I want to go all the way up in that cove and see if these crappie are up in there sunning, sitting around where they're going to bed for the spring. Now, but he just came right through here in front of me and he was fishing. And it's really tough to catch fish behind an otter. They get a little sketched out. I love that the camera, I feel like it provides me some safety from humans. But with an otter, he's like, I don't care if you record me, I'm gonna bite you. Oh man. Surprised. Yeah, see, this is a good spot to get them when they're up here, right in this little narrow area. But like, there's that otter there. And he just swam through here. We'll majorly sketch out these fish. There's one. Yeah, we're getting up in here. We're getting to these. Yeah, yeah, we get into these crappie. I ain't got a black nose yet. That'd be neat. That's not one. But he's pretty. Like, that's a male, and he's got his little tuxedo on. And he's been in the sunshine, getting some color. They come up out of that depth, they start getting a little color. Oh, we got him one. He's chewing on a crappie over there. They're up here, you guys. They are up here. Good. All right. Another white crappie. It's, of course, it's a black crappie. As soon as I say that, I'm wrong. That's a decent one. We're way, way up on the north side of the lake, as far as you can go. I'll show you the end of the lake right here. Oh, this is as far away as you can get from the parking lot. We can't even see that bridge. All right. Oh, look at the tail on that fish. It's all messed up. You doing some work, mister? Yeah, you doing some work with that tail. All right. Flipped around here. That's the end of the lake. As far north and west as it goes. It's kind of aligned northwest to southeast, the lake is. And that's the last little corner of it, as far away as you can get. Our little jig is bumping the mud, so we're getting shallow. Let's see what kind of depth we got right here in the center. Yeah, that's all we got. So maybe 2 feet. Get spun around and head back the other direction. I kind of fished the right side coming up, fished the left side going back. I like that 1/16 of an ounce sickle hook. It's got that little bend in it. This comes from Arkie, that sickle hook does, A-R-K-I-E. It's a little hook brand. And I found these chartreuse ones. Somebody left on the bank one day. I found them. And I like them. Gives that little pop of chartreuse color. Sometimes you need that. Blast it up to the bank. You got to kind of reel it fast to get it out of that shallow water, but then once you get it in about a foot or two a depth. Osprey. Its nest is right there. It's a whole family of them. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But this is a whole family of osprey that live here. Huh? Yeah, they do. Did you see that otter? Dude, it didn't like me being up here. I got 15. Show the folks at home. It is a nice bass. Shh, keep your voice down. Those guys will hear us. Right, there you go. So guys, we're gonna do the little loop. There it is. Peyton's got him a bass. And I was just telling him, I said, those bass guys need to come and throw finesse lures at the bank. And then boom. nailed a little bass.
A little 2-inch.
Mm-hmm.
2-inch Bobby Garland natural color.
Smacking them. We're smacking them.
Maybe it's that rod. Maybe it's got some metal in it.
Carbon.
All mine are graphite.
See, it's not doing it now. But it will. So I'm feeling this electricity for real. And I did it just now twice. So if you'll hold it and then touch down here, that's the only time I've made it happen, is when I'm doing this and I go to do this to cast it. But I'm not. That last time I grabbed it to cast it and I went buzz, like a buzzer that somebody puts in their hand, buzz. And then I was like, look, I did it again. And then I touched it again like a third time.
Give it a minute to like charge up or something.
You just got to go underneath these because we're backed out of them, because I backed out immediately. But, and now touch it with your, and then touch, and no, just touch it in that spot with your left hand.
I got to cast just to see.
Yeah, okay. Do me a favor, go down through under there and do this. I'm gonna give you a push that direction. Go down through that electrical wires and do that. I'm telling you.
I 100% don't believe you. I am more than willing to prove wrong.
It just happened on this pole. It just happened on this pole too. It just happened.
Oh, look. I can feel it.
I told you. It's electricity.
It is.
I told you.
Hold your fingers just like right here.
Right.
Come here. I can hear it.
I told you. I kept getting shocked. Guys, the air is so electric under these wires. Not only can you hear it up there, you can feel it in your rod.
Come here. You can, if you put your fingers like this, hold it up to your ear, you can hear the static electricity. That's the craziest thing. Just hold it straight up and just put your.
Oh, I just felt it on my on my paddle.
Oh, I feel it too.
Okay, it's a light touch, huh?
Yeah, just wrap your fingers right around the bottom. Just barely, like, keep it off there. Just keep your fingers off, and you can hear the static. Like.
Whoa, that is ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, I'm feeling it a lot now.
It's doing it on this one now.
It's been doing it. Oh, you buzzes your hand like a buzzer. Guys, wow. This is nuts. All right, this is Couchville Lake. We caught over 20 fish. We had a great time, 5 different species. You can do this trip if you want. Hit me up, betterdaysfishing@gmail.com. I'll bring you out here. We'll do either kayaks or we can put you in a canoe. It's usually a 4-hour trip. This is Long Hunter State Park, Couchville Lake. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.